Good morning. My name is Jay Rosenthal, and I'm the Managing Director of Business of Cannabis. Welcome to the Cannabis Daily Show for Monday, May 2nd, 2022. Since 2017, Business of Cannabis has highlighted the companies, brands, people, and trends driving the cannabis industry. We look to do that here every day. We love to hear from you in the comments below, and always feel free to visit us at businessofcannabis.com, as well as to all of our social channels, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please do subscribe. A few things before we begin. We are up for an Cannabis Business Award. We are up for Best News Source. Information about how to vote is below. We'd appreciate your vote. And this message is approved by Business of Cannabis. As well, in September, we'll be back in New York for Business of Cannabis New York. Information on that event is below as well. We look forward to seeing you in Manhattan. For today's stories, legalization's impact on CBD businesses, is the third time a charm for Hexo CEO, a limit on THC and CBD products in the UK, and a bit of a personnel update here at Business of Cannabis. For our first story, as more states legalize cannabis, CBD retailers are trying to figure out where they fit in. This, according to a story in Biz Daily. Some of the details: some CBD retailers in newly legal states like Connecticut's Franny Pharmacy are applying for license to sell THC products, but she said CBD beauty and pet products are major sellers, and she doesn't plan to pivot entirely to high THC. While CBD sales tend to dip in stores when THC products are legalized, some retailers say the stigma reduction that comes with legalization actually boosts CBD sales. And others, like Michigan's Jerry Millen of the Greenhouse of Walled Lake, said CBD-only businesses will suffer in newly legal states. Now, the 2022 Biz Factbook projects adult use sales to hit $50 billion by 2026. CBD, by comparison, is projected to reach just under $8 billion in that time. For our second story, just days after announcing more layoffs, Quebec-based Hexo has appointed its third CEO in less than 12 months and its sixth CFO since 2019. This as well in a story from Biz. Charlie Bowman, who is the company's chief operating officer and general manager of Hexo USA, will replace Scott Cooper as CEO. Julius and Vexitz will take over the CFO role from Curtis Solsving. Both are awaiting security clearance from Health Canada, which can take a little bit of time. Quote, after resetting operations as acting COO, Bowman is well positioned to guide Hexo towards becoming cash flow positive. This in a statement from the company. For our third story, the largest exporter of cannabis in the world, Jazz Pharma, has expressed support for the Advisory Council on the Misuse of Drugs controversial recommendation to limit THC to 50 micrograms in CBD in a written statement submitted last week's Home Affairs Committee inquiry into drugs. This, according to Business Can, the committee is currently examining the efficacy of the current legal framework for cannabidiol. For our final story, this is a bit of personnel news. I'm leaving Business of Cannabis on May 13th to take an opportunity with Dutchie, which I'll share more about when I land there. But for now, know that Business of Cannabis is in capable hands and has a very bright future. You may see some changes here, but they are all in an effort to strengthen the position of Business of Cannabis, both in brand and reputation. More on what follows soon. Those are the stories we're watching today. Join 12,000 others and catch all of these stories and more in your inbox every day at 7 a.m. with our Cannabis Daily newsletter. And for those keeping track, that was episode 73 of the Cannabis Daily Show. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube or wherever you caught the program. And please do subscribe. We will see you tomorrow.